Welcome back, guys, for day 48 of completing my 20s, pushing up on day 50, guys. And I just want to say, if you've been watching, thank you so much. I appreciate all the comments that are telling me to keep going. Those comments are, let alone just little stepping stones to me keep going every day. Well, at least 5 days a week. During the weekend, I usually chill. But yeah, in this series, completing my 20s, I pretty much go over my daily schedule, daily checklist every day. Try and spit some words of wisdom that I have at a young age, take advice, give advice when I can, share my personal experiences and just things like that. Over this weekend, I went to Gallenberg, stayed in the mountains for my cousin's girlfriend's birthday, and it was a great time. But now that it's back to the beginning of the week, I'm ready to get back to it and grind. So I did end up getting back today, and I was able to hit chest. This week, I'm going to get back to doing my cardio now that my ankle's been feeling pretty good. So I'm going to keep wearing my brace and my knee brace while I do it, but I think I'll be good to start doing cardio again. Continue to do my daily checklist, which consists of doing 60 push-ups, 25 pull-ups, taking my vitamins every day, which includes creatine and fish oil and ashwagandha. Ashwagandha are my three main ones, and then creating my YouTube videos every day for you guys. And if you guys are interested, I also started a TikTok series where I introduce a new philosopher every day and then kind of go over a little bit of my training, or just me and my pump. But this week I also want to focus on reaching my protein goal every single day. Last week I did it really well, stayed on top of it. So again, this week back to it and hone in my form on my push-ups and pull-ups before I start increasing the weight on those, or the amount that I'm doing. I want to focus on getting really good form, but I definitely have been noting a lot of chest progression just in the every single day doing my push-ups. So if you feel like your chest isn't filling out right, or you're working really hard on chest day, I would easily recommend doing push-ups every day. It could also be some of the supplements I've been taking that help, like creatine and the ashwagandha, but it might be all of that. So if you're looking to see changes, you haven't been seeing changes for a while in the gym, I'd say get into taking some creatine, even though it's something you got to do every day, it's worth it. And, do push-ups every day, pull-ups every day. It'll just help build your core strength. Abs even are good to do. But one thing I did want to talk to you guys about that's been on my mind recently is really understanding how bad you want to be in in your future. Like how bad do you want to be where you want to be in your life in the future. So I saw this quote, and it said, it was really not even a quote, someone just posted it, and it said, "My fear of dying is greater than my fear of being unsuccessful." And I read that, and I know that I really like this because I just keep thinking about it, and I keep thinking about how accurate that is. It's when you want something and you want to be somewhere in your life, not saying I would sacrifice my life, but I am willing to try as hard as I can over and over and over again, and I'm willing to continue to keep pushing, especially if it means me getting to where I want to be. But I would rather die in the process of trying to be exactly where I want to be in my life, rather than to live a comfortable life and live longer. I shouldn't say comfortable, I guess a easy life, or a settle for less kind of life. I have friends around me and things like that who I once would talk about getting rich, even though it was just all talk. We at least had the idea in our mind to go out and just create and become something great, and just, it was really a lot about the money at first, but then we started realizing we just got to be bigger overall. There's something that I want to be able to leave on this world, whether it's just anything that's valuable to anybody around me, close to me or not close to me. I want to be able to leave with something that I was able to put out. So and that quote pretty much just been stuck with me, and I've been thinking about it a lot recently, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. But thank you guys for tuning in on day 48 of completing my 20s, and I'll catch you guys for day 49.